Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. McCoy here, and we are going to do a Heggerty lesson together. So, all you need is your mouth and your hands. So, here we go. We're going to start with our sight word cheers. And I picked two words today that are near the end of the kindergarten list of words. And so they're a little bit harder. So, if you don't know them yet, they're good ones to start practicing. We have the word they and the word are. And I picked both of these words because they are truly sight words. You can't sound them out like you can a lot of other words. You have to just remember. So for the word they, we are going to do a cheer called Throw the Stars. So we're going to pretend like we have stars in our hands and we're going to throw them up for each letter. And then when we say the word they, we're going to let all the stars come falling down. All right, here we go. T H E Y. They. Good job. All right, our other word that we're going to work on is the word are. And R is tricky because it starts with an A, even though you don't hear it. It's that bossy R there. So it's A-R-E. So for R, we're going to do one of our favorites. We're going to do monster. So you're going to growl each letter and then a big growl at the end for the word R. Are you ready? A, R, E, R. Oh, I love all those monster faces. Good job, you guys. Okay, we are ready to play with some rhyming now. Okay, today's going to be a little different. I'm going to say two words that rhyme, and then I want you to try to tell me two more words that rhyme, okay? So, straight, wait. Could you think of two more words that rhyme? Green, screen. Good, did you think of two more words that rhyme? Let's try split, kit. Think of two more words that rhyme with those words. Good job. All right, let's move down. Earlier this week, you learned about a couple three-letter S blends. So you learned about SCR and SPL and SPR and SQU and STR. So I'm going to say a word and I want you to tell me the three-letter blend that it starts with. Okay, the first word is straight. Stra. Spray. Spra. Splash. Spla. Squeak. Squa. Screw. Scra. Good job. All right, now we are going to break up, we're going to use parts of a word and we're going to blend it into a new word. So the first word is squeal. Squa. E-ol. Good job. Stream. S-t-r-e-m. Good. Let's do the word splits. S-p-l-it. Splits. Good job. Now I have a really long one for you. Are you ready? S-t-r-e-ch-ing. Stretching. Good job. All right, boys and girls, we are going to listen for the middle vowel sound, okay? We've been working on all of those middle vowel sounds, and so we are going to roller coaster our hand, and when we get to the middle, we're going to, up top, we're going to say that vowel sound louder, okay? The word is fuse. use. Ran. Ah. Tide. I'd. Peel. Eel. Let's try came. Good job. All right, now we're going to take a word and we're going to break it up. So the first word is splash. S-p-l-a-sh. Good job. Let's try screech. S-k-r-e-ch. Good. Let's try the word splurge. S-p-l-u-r-g. Very nice job, boys and girls. Okay, now we're going to change some words around. So we're going to take our fists and put them together like this. And we're going to say a word and we're going to change the beginning to a different sound. So say brag, change br to dr. Drag. Say flub, change fl to gr. Grub. Say grin, change gr to sk. Skin. Say shark, change sh to sp. Spark. Say spill, change sp to st. Still. Say club, change cl to fl. Flub. Say plump, change pl to st. Stump. And last one, say click, change cl to sl. Slick. Good job. All right, boys and girls, we are moving on to adding a sound to the beginning of a word that we know to make a new word. So we're going to do what we did last week, where you squat and stand up, or stand up and squat, okay? So you're going to start squatting, and we're going to say part of a word. And I'm going to tell you what sound to add to the beginning, and you're going to jump up and say the whole word. So squat down and say rink. Add b to the beginning. Brink. Say rib. Add cr to the beginning. Crib. Say pace. Add s to the beginning. Space. Say mile. Add s to the beginning. Smile. Say raid. Add g to the beginning. Grade. Say mash. Add s to the beginning. Smash. Good job. Okay, boys and girls, now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to stand up and we're going to say a word. And then I'm going to tell you to take away part of the word and you're going to squat down and say what's left of the word. So say sprain without the spr. Ain. Say straw without the str. Ah. Say squad without the squa. Odd. Say scream without the scr. Eam. Say splotch without the spl. Otch. Good job, boys and girls. Now, on Tuesday, you worked on a new nursery rhyme with Mrs. Madrid. And so today we're going to look at that nursery rhyme again, and we're going to sing the song together again. And it was a perfect one to do this week because we've been writing letters in our writing lessons. So I'm going to pull up our little poem page. Okay, now we're ready to read this together. A tisket, a tasket, you say it. A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. A green and yellow basket. I wrote a letter to my friend. I wrote a letter to my friend. But on the way I dropped it. But on the way I dropped it. 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 And on the way I dropped it. And on the way I dropped it. A little boy picked it up. A little boy picked it up and put it in his pocket, and put it in his pocket. Good job, boys and girls. Let's try to read it all together one more time. A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. I wrote a letter to my friend, but on the way I dropped it. I dropped it, I dropped it, and on the way I dropped it. A little boy picked it up and put it in his pocket. Okay, now we are going to sing the song together. Are you ready? Here we go. A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. I wrote a letter to my friend, but on the way I dropped it. I dropped it, I dropped it, and on the way I dropped it. A little boy picked it up and put it in his pocket. A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. I wrote a letter to my friend, but on the way I dropped it. I dropped it, I dropped it, and on the way I dropped it. A little boy picked it up and put it in his pocket. Good job, boys and girls. A wise. All right, that's the end of our Heggerty lesson today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.